Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I wanted to do a video about my final thoughts about the Albion Fair this year. Now, first of all, that crepe place sucked. When I ordered that crepe, I mean, the girl, like I said, when I went to cash my check, the girls were talking about, they had that pulled pork crepe there. They said how good it was and stuff like that. And how great the play that everyone's talking about. I was kind of excited. And when I ordered it, well, I mean, I asked if what kind of pop do you have? And the guy's like, yeah, the kid. And they were two kids working there. Young kid. They said, well, we don't have pop. No, we don't serve pop. I mean, he wasn't horrid, he was a little snotty. And then with that attitude, it's like, I shouldn't order anything from there. It's like KFC all over again. And the girl was making it. She did. And she seemed like, she was, I don't know, had an attitude too. And from right out the bat, I should have known better. But, I mean, I got it, and when I first tried it, it was all right. But when I got it, started getting into it, it's like, this is a mess, and the brisket was really bad. I mean, I ate what I could of it, and it's like, it was awful. I mean, I haven't had anything from the fair that was that bad since those ribeye steak sandwiches back in '92. That were tough. I got some for me and Dad. Well, I was waiting when he was still alive. But, and he said, don't ever get these again. He sucked. And I don't think that place was around after that year. Yeah, I mean, from now on, if I get anything that has brisket in it, I'll get it from that Pig Eye Barbecue place from Sagertown that's at the fair. I trust them. But usually I would just get pulled pork. I should have got they had a breakfast one. If instead of that, I should have got the breakfast one, but I don't ever want to go there again. I thought they were terrible. That's that. I mean, it was getting close to ruining my night, but it didn't. I got over it. But I thought the thing will make it for an interesting video, though. And it replaced that place I really liked. I can't remember the name of the place, but it had like Jaws, the world's largest fish sandwich, and that would have been great with all the Goofy Shark movies I did to revisit that. And that place is no longer there. Replaced that place. And I mean, there was a place called Parker's Fries right next to it that has been gone for a couple of years. That place was great too. But I mean, that was a real disappointment. But it seemed like the fair is like shrinking. I mean, it says I think it's called the world's biggest little fair. But I mean, it seems like it's shrinking. It's getting rid of all the stuff that I like. Because they're making too much, they're expanding the rides, and the rides take up so much room. There's always so much space in the Albion Park. And the rides are taking up so much space, that they're phasing stuff out. And the one guy I talked to said they're trying to make things attract a younger crowd again, or they're trying to get a younger demographic again, or something like that. But kids don't want to go. And we were talking about how different kids are today, and the one girl said that her kid said she didn't want to go. Her kid didn't want to be seen hanging out with her parents at the fair. She didn't want to go. And when I was a kid, I loved going to the fair. I don't care whether it was my parents or not. Well, so, I mean, I think they're getting rid of the nostalgia. Which is too bad. I mean, to make way for the rides, they got rid of, like, that coin dozer game, which was awesome. I started playing that. I never played it before. I always walked by it. And I started playing it in 2011, 2012. I got hooked on that. That game was fun. I could play a lot of that. I love doing that. They got rid of that. They got rid of skee ball. I'm sure Taylor was mad about that. Taylor loves skee ball. And skee ball was a lot of fun, and you had to have some skill to it. That was a lot of fun. It was like it was cool. It was like kind of like a video game. You put your token in there, and you play full, and it was fun. I like skee ball. And they got rid of that game called I Got It, where you roll the balls. I mean, they got rid of that last year. And that was a lot of fun game to sit down and play. They had one game That kind of reminded me of, it's like a thing where the pigs races. I think this was new. I don't know if they had this last year or not. And I walked by. I said, that game looks like it'd be fun to play. And then and then there was another small little boy and his mom. His mom was helping him play, and I played against him, and I beat him. And the lady said, well, you can pick whatever you want on there. I said, well, let him pick. He can have it. I just wanted to play the game. And then, the little boy, and he was real happy, and he said thank you, and the mom said thank you, and the dad said thank you. And I said, you're welcome. I just wanted to play it just because it looked kind of like it'd be kind of fun. I mean, I didn't beat him by much. He was close. He was getting, it's like, I think it was like green. If you get in a red slot, red hole, there's 3 different color holes, and you get the red, it advances real quick to the finish line. He was real close to beating me. But I mean, when the girl said, I'm not gonna take it price from him. I didn't want anything. I said, let him have it. Because I didn't have no problem with that. And just getting rid of the stuff I like. Jody, let's talk about the stuff I did like. I went there, and it was weird because the people who took the things were all over the place. Usually they're right in that little, like, shed. I didn't know where they're at. I had to look to find them. I saw a guy there, he gave me a little sticker. And, I just went there for one day, so it's $5 for one day. And then you can buy the booster button, which is all week for like $8. But I wanted to be there all week because I had to work all week. I didn't know if I wanted to go after, one day. It's like, I don't know if I want to go back, And it seemed like they got rid of a lot of the vendors that were, it just seems like it's not the same. You get all these new games and they take up so much damn room. Even that. They had that the miniature farm display, which I loved, and it was even weird. Even that was at an angle. It usually was right across the thing, but it was at an angle to save space, I guess. Let's talk about some of the other stuff I did like. Well, there was also a new. Maybe I'll try that baked potato place. It was new from last year. I didn't try it last year. I thought it was too. I didn't try it this year. I was like, I don't know if it'd be good or not. It might be good. But they had something called the chill drinks or something like that. And that was probably the most vague place ever. There's no prices put up anywhere. A girl was like this who worked there. Like, she didn't care. And there was like 5 mixing machines. I said make your own slushies. It sounded interesting, but there wasn't a whole lot there. It didn't say 5 things. There was just different colors. It didn't say what flavors they were. At least put a thing to say what flavor, this flavor, this flavor, that. At least something. Like this. And I had interest because I was thirsty. I like slushies, but. And then I heard the mom was talking to his kid and said, well, the smaller ones, if you can get refills, I don't know if the girl said anything. I think the smaller plastic thing was $3 and the large one was $6. Isn't too bad. When you make your own slushy, he was like super slow. The kid, it's like, I'm not interested anymore. They had, the Federated Church had some neat stuff. I just got their mango thing. And the mango was alright, a little generic tasting, but it was okay. A lot of brain freeze, though. I got a lot of brain freeze from that. So let's talk about other stuff I did like. I went down there, and maybe I should start going to some other food places I haven't been to before, like that tater tot place. And there's get other French fries. I always have to go to Heavenly Fries. But I should try some French fries from other places, too. And I went to, I would look around. Oh, they didn't have any secondary entertainment. Because they usually would have like an act. They had like the main stage, but they have like an act like the Stone Lodge or Stone Village or whatever it was. Or on the tennis court. This year, the tennis court, they had like some fishing thing with catch and release. But, that's for the kids. I didn't know exactly how that worked. I didn't really check it out. But they would have like Bwana Jim's Sideshow, Nature Show, which was really cool. Or they'd have acts like the Magician was fantastic, or that Grandpa Cratchit Puppet Show. But I kind of guessed why that didn't go, because it took up a lot of room. I'm glad they didn't have the Uncle Tyrone anymore. Kids comedian. I mean, because I was trying to be, talking about YouTube being kids friendly. So, I mean, I always try to keep my video PG rated at least. And I put a video with him on it, like maybe a minute and a half of his act. I thought he was terrible. But I mean, and then, a few months back when they still had the private messenger, he said, yeah, I don't want you putting this up on your thing. Take it down. It said your video must come down. It's all right. And it sucked anyway. Even the guys that saw the video said, boy, this guy sucks. Not funny. And he was kind of rude off stage anyways. And like on his website, he'd have like a picture of him, and then he'd Photoshop a big crowd of kids watching him. That's sad. Oh well. I'm glad he didn't come back. They had Oscar the Robot. Oscar the Robot was really cool this year. I know that when they said they had like this magician, he'd be like walking around the park. I never saw the guy. I saw the robot. The robot was cool. I liked him. We'll talk about other stuff I did like. So that was kind of the criticisms and stuff. Like I said, I went to that Pickout Barbecue, and I'm glad that place is still there. And they had a new item, the barbecue, deep fried barbecue wrap, which is fantastic. It was hot so hot I couldn't eat it right away. And I mean, that had a lot of breading too, but the breading tasted good. That crepes had nothing, no flavor, no nothing. I mean, they didn't even try. And it said it was flavorless anyways, but I mean, it was just a big mess. It's like, I get bored of that right away. But the breading for that, deep fried breading for that deep fried wrap was cool. I finally got to add on to that thing of the deep fried pepper rings, because when my sister was filming me, she clicked. I said, well, let me film it. I said, all right. And then she hit the record button again, which shut it off. So, I mean, that was back in 2015. It seemed like a lot of the other things were just, they got, things weren't there that much anymore. I mean, I think they're getting rid of the nostalgia, getting rid of all the good stuff, and putting, like, new stuff that doesn't really seem all that thrilling. I only got the crepes because the girls were saying it was good, but I replaced that one place, and a lot of the other places I walked around to, I'm not really that interested in. I mean, there might not be as many food reviews next time. They keep this up. But I definitely had to go to Heavenly Fries. Heavenly Fries is still fantastic. I went there a second time. I think at the end, they could have did them a little crispier, but it's just me. The barbecue chicken place was fantastic. I didn't go last year. I waited. I said, I'll just get to go, and then they were already closed up. They closed up early because whenever they're done for the day, they're done for the day. But I'm glad I got to that. Was fantastic too. I thought, potato salad was a little bland, but I mean, you can always season it up. Yeah, that stuff was great. Across, and they have like a thing across, you cross this bridge. The other half, and that's usually pretty much all the same. They don't have any rides there. I mean, they have pony rides, but that's fine. For the kids. What else was there? Like I said, they bring back the Moore brothers. They were great, and they said they were a family of like 17, a big family, 17 kids, and all related. And then one guy had his wife was there. I thought they were great. I mean, they made it a little too much country, but they did a little more rock. They kind of blended rock and roll and stuff like that, but a little country, but it was still a lot of fun. I enjoyed them a lot. What are some stuff that I can talk about? I think that's about it. It's just I didn't see that many people from work. The only guy I saw from work was Alan. Maybe people just weren't that enthused with it. I couldn't imagine going there. I mean, if you had kids and stuff like that, I don't even know if kids want to go to the fair anymore. But I mean, I was definitely good for one time. And it was weird because they had that in Comic-Con, same weekend, but I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with the fair. But it was kind of weird because I think Comic-Con was like the next week. They had a fair, and then the week after that was Comic-Con, but now they're both in the same week. I don't think there's anything else I was going to say. I think that's about it. I mean, I still had a great time, but I mean, disappointed with the crepes. Never go there again. All the other food was good. I mean, the burger from Cowboy Kitchen or something like that was Cowboy Cafe was okay. I didn't have any hot sausage sandwiches though. I was gonna get stuff to go. I was like, I don't feel like it after that crepe incident, you know. I know last year I always try to get some stuff to go. I didn't really have it. The only thing I had in my hand was like half of that pop that I got from that that one park program shed. The best deal at the fair. They had trail mix there. I should have got a thing of trail mix for 40 cents, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, if it's something I didn't review, but that's alright. Overall, I'd probably give the fair a mild 7 out of 10. I still had a nice time, but I couldn't imagine they're going there more than one day. You know, even for food reviews and stuff like that. Like, yeah. You know, like I said, they keep getting rid of all the good places, like that place that had Jaws World's Life. They had perch sandwiches. I should have got perch sandwich at that Cowboy Cafe. Maybe I'll get that next time. I mean, they keep getting, I mean, you won't see as many food reviews. And some of the places, like I said, just like, I'm not interested in getting sugar waffles or like that. I didn't get stuff at the Gyro's place, or Gyro's, or whatever, however you pronounce it. They had baklava. I heard that's supposed to be good. Maybe I should have got some of that. But I don't know. I'm just not that big into sweets and stuff. Or maybe I should have got, I don't know if I did ever review deep fried Twinkies. That would be cool. They still had a place that did that. I should have checked out the other vending machine, major food vendor out on the other side. And they had that. But I think I just ate too much. I was stuffed. You know. But the Moore brothers were great. Like I said, I talked to a lot of great people that I met. The chicken barbecue were, you know, right next to the Moore brothers. The lady was very nice, and then two guys that the guy and girl I talked to when I was eating that crepe thing, they were nice too. You know, a lot of good people there. I mean, it's just like, I don't know why they're trying to appeal to younger. Oh, and also they put another. The people that had a ride had a merry-go-round there. That was kind of insulting. Albion's got its own classic merry-go-round. The ride's only 50 cents. That was insulting. They brought another merry-go-round. They should have said, "Oh, don't bring a merry-go-round. We already got one." I don't know if kids would want to waste their money. They could get it for 50 cents instead of a game. I don't know how much a ticket was. You know, you buy like a ticket's like $1.25 a ticket, and then you know, each ride would be like 3 or 4 tickets. You know. It gets expensive. Even with Ride-A-Rama, I don't think they have Ride-A-Rama on Friday. I think they have on Saturday just for a couple hours. But like I said, I think it was insulting that they brought another Ferris merry-go-round there when we already have the classic carousel. And the rides are only 50 cents unless they raised it. But I mean, I think that's about it. Like I said, I had a nice time there. It's just disappointing they're getting rid of all the stuff I like. That one plate that had the Jaws fish. I mean, you know, the crepes ain't going to make up for it. I'll tell you that right now. I should try some french fries from other places, see if that... Or check out Papa Dog's. I didn't go... I think I went there last year. I'm a little disappointed, but... I should try out some of those places. Again, I haven't been to that much. I know I met Bill, and Bill was saying you should check out that pizza place. I'm like, I don't really care for the pizza at the fair. You know. But I hope you liked this video, everybody. And that's my final thoughts on the fair for 2018. You know, it all depends. Thankfully, the weather was real nice. I got a little sunburnt on the forehead. You can't really see it there, but I got sunburnt on the forehead. Yeah, the weather was nice. I was afraid with that it started out real rainy, getting this stuff from Hurricane Gordon. It was going to be real muddy, but no, it was nice. And there was some straw at some parts on the fair, but that was it. And also, I used to go to that wood pellet grills and get barbecue sauce. That barbecue sauce went really expensive because it used to be like $6.50, $7, which is kind of expensive. Now those things are like $9, and they had like swamp sauce for $12. It looked good, but I mean the guy was just, the guy didn't even seem interested I was even there. I mean, a lot of these people just are not interested if you're there or not. You know, I was interested in maybe buying some, but the guy seemed like he didn't care. He was just talking to one person, not really doing anything. It's like, all right, I won't go. And there was one guy at the Federated Church that, you know, they had like the tent up. He was putting his arm, dragging down the side of the tent. Like, damn, I was surprised he did that, you know. Now, I think that's about it. A lot of gripes and stuff. You know, I was disappointed they got rid of a lot of good stuff. I hope that doesn't continue. I don't want to see it shrink anymore. I mean, getting rid of all the good nostalgia just make way for a couple of rides people aren't going to want to ride anyways, you know. I didn't see people really clamoring to a lot of those rides. You know, I saw somewhat, but maybe it was just a slow night because I didn't think it was that busy. I mean, there was a lot of people for the Moore Brothers band. I think maybe 200 people were watching them. They were great. So that's my review, my final thoughts of the Albion Fair 2018. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my Legion. Hopefully next year, all depends on how the weather and stuff like that. Because I didn't go 2014 because my foot was all screwed up. And it was like rainy, miserable and stuff like that. He said they lost like $50,000 in attendance or something like that because it was a bad year. The weather was terrible that week. So like I said, I didn't see anyone else. I saw Joe, who I've known for a long time there, and his girlfriend. His girlfriend didn't say nothing to me. And I saw Alan, and he shook my head, and he, you know, and he said he was at the fair a couple times. He said it was just boring. He said he ate at McDonald's. Okay. Yeah, if you just eat at McDonald's, you just go down there. There's a whole lot to do. Now, I played bingo. The bingo's still great, playing bingo. I played like $6 worth of bingo, so I was there for a while. That was fun. Boy, you get close to winning, all of a sudden someone says bingo. It's like, damn it. I did win in 2016. I won like $13.50 in 2016, though. But I still like sitting down and playing bingo. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you liked this video, everybody. Until, like I said, until next time, please, give me a Legion.